Hello and welcome to your March 2021 energy forecast. I'm Robyn Hessinger, psychic medium and metaphysical mentor, and this is your forecast for the month ahead. Revolution is what I'm getting very strongly for March, and this is revolution within ourselves, as well as revolutions externally. I'm also getting revelation, as in reveals, things being revealed, and rebellion, as in people rebelling against the things that are being revealed. So we have a really interesting month ahead. Not that we haven't had an interesting 2021 already and an interesting 2020, but we are moving into a new energy this month, and it's actually really exciting. Does that mean things are going to be calm? Not so much. Does that need to be chaotic for you? Not necessarily. There's a lot going on energetically, spiritually, energetically, let me say universally or galactically, and a lot going on energetically on planet Earth. So you're going to be seeing a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, and energy that's kind of boiling up, bringing things up to the surface, and also shining a light on things. We talked about in the last few months how there's been more light than ever coming into our planet at this time. And this is accelerating, this is magnifying, this is intensifying, and it's a really, really exciting time. It can also feel like a really intense time and a really jumbled time. You might also be noticing physical symptoms, energetic symptoms, emotional, spiritual symptoms. Some refer to as ascension, or moving from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. So we're going to be talking more about that this month. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing some other videos on that. Just be aware that some of what you're experiencing right now, some of it is personal and some of it is part of the collective. So if you are an empath at all, if you're sensitive, that means you sense other people's feelings and emotions. It also means you sense what's going on in the collective and what other people are feeling and what's being felt in the world. So it's really important at this time to ground. If you check out the previous video on YouTube, it was all about grounding, connecting to the earth. And so staying grounded, staying connected to yourself, to your I am presence, is really important in March. And as things are being revealed in the world, as truths are coming out, or as new awareness is coming out, it's really important to stay centered and balanced in who you are, to tend to your own vibration, your emotions, your physicality, your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being, which has been true for a while now, but especially as we come into these new energies, or we also receive these new energies. So as more light is coming into this planet, it shines brightly on the darkness. It illuminates things. It also fills up our energy centers, our light bodies, our etheric fields, our crystalline light bodies. It fills us with more light and more energy, and it's an opportunity for each of us to tune into that, for higher awareness, for awakening, for ascension, for higher vibration, for new insights, for new understandings, and for new ways of being. And I've been talking about this since March of 2020, with all the shifts that we are going through then, that everything that we're going through is leading us to a new way of being. Now you could say, well, the last year hasn't been normal, and it's been a different way of being, but we're talking about something much bigger, much grander, and much greater than any different way of being that's happened over the last year. So we're talking about new ways of experiencing things, new ways of feeling things, sensing things, seeing things. Again, I'm hearing experiencing things, and part of that is the ascension, the shift from the 3D to 5D energy. It's also more light coming into the planet, more light going into our bodies, and also being in higher states of vibration, higher states of being. So more love, more compassion, more self-awareness, more awareness of the world, of the universe, and of our etheric guides and angelic guides, and the unseen, we'll even say like elementals, the nature spirits. And that is also why connecting with nature is so very important. And you'll notice that for a while, the videos and the forecasts that I've been channeling have been outside in nature. That is even more important now Get out in nature as often as you can. Connect with nature and the energy of nature, and also tune into the elementals and the nature spirits, which I'm hearing we're also going to be talking about more this month. So they want to go back to revolution within. It's like stirring things up within you to be more of who you are. Revolution without meaning changes in the socio-economic fabric, changes in the world, changes in the energy, changes in vibration, huge shifts and changes that have already started but are really intensifying in March and will continue into this year. And so staying in your awareness, staying in balance, grounding, getting out into nature, doing all the wonderful things for yourself, the self-care, the nurturing, the great foods that have vital life force energy, and of course, meditating, journaling, doing all those self-care practices. And the angels will say it for like the 5th time, nature, getting out in nature whenever you can. Also, as we are having these internal revolutions and external revolutions, we're being encouraged to tune in again to our truths, to ourselves, to who we are, to what we're being called to what we are discovering is true for us. We're also being encouraged to tune into our inspiration, to tune into our intuition, to connect with our guides and angels, to connect with our higher selves. So if you are an empath and you're sensitive, really important for you. If you are a light worker, if you know you're a light worker, if you've heard something about being a light worker or incarnating in this lifetime as a light worker, really, really important for you as well, for empaths, healers, light workers, because you're very much needed at this time. You may not know what all of your gifts are. It's a perfect time to tap into those gifts, to tune into them, to discover what they are, and to start bringing them out for yourself and then for others in the world. And as part of that, Get Lit Academy, which is for light workers in training, will be opening enrollment in March. So stay tuned for that. I'll be sharing more information about that, about developing your gifts and abilities, tuning into your gifts and abilities, and sharing them with yourself and sharing them with others, sharing them with the world. So a big month ahead, big energies, just really, really big energies. And there's chaos in it. There's also excitement in it. And staying true to who you are, staying grounded, staying present, connecting with yourself, going inward, connecting with your higher self, connecting with nature, are all going to be really, really important this month. So this is your energy forecast for March. Again, I'm Robyn Hessinger, psychic medium and metaphysical mentor, and I'll be sharing more videos this month on the ascension energies, on connecting with the nature spirits and the elementals, and also Get Lit Academy, the Lightworker training. So I look forward to connecting with you very soon again, and wishing you a beautiful day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Lots of love.